Good morning and aloha. Thank you for joining me on our fourth video of Swell Health Coaching. Today's topic, I'm going to be demonstrating science-based exercises specifically for surfing, but you can also use them for any paddle sport. They would be amazing because all paddle sports you still need to stretch your internal rotators and strengthen the external rotator because of the way that the propulsion phase is in the water and the recovery phase is out of the water. So you can really apply it to swimming, canoe paddle, and of course surfing. And again, this literature is coming out of an organization called Surfing Medicine International. And this particular study was a systematic review, so a compilation of 6 or 7 different studies on the surfer's shoulder. And one limitation of a lot of these studies is that they're done in a pool, interestingly enough, and they don't take into account all the elements of the ocean and the wind, the sun. So moving forward with the creation of wave pools, we'll be able to apply those elements as well. But I just think of it as, it's amping up the intensity. So it's even more important to do these things. Even though it's not in the literature yet, it will be, and it is talked about. So with that said, let's get started. What you'll need is a 5 pound or less weight. And if you don't have a weight, you can use a can of soup or a water bottle. Hydro flask works really well. Just anything that you can hold in your hand like a weight. The next tool you'll need is some kind of rope, like I have one of these stretching ropes, or a stick. If you don't have either of those available, you can use a broom or a mop, which would work really great. And I am sitting on a yoga mat. If you don't have a mat, that's okay. You can do these exercises on a towel or sitting down on your couch in a seated position with your knees at a 90-degree angle to the floor. All right, so the first exercise we're going to do is for strengthening the external rotators. So I'm going to be sitting on the ground like this, and I rest my elbow on my knee. I'm going to sit up nice and straight. I'm going to exhale when I go down. Sorry, inhale when I go down. Exhale when I come back up. Inhale when I go down. Exhale when I come back up. You can do anywhere between 1 to 3 sets of these with 8 to 10 repetitions. And you can rest in between the sets and do the same side. Or you can alternate. Instead of taking a rest, you do the other side when you would be resting. So I just have my back hand firmly planted on the ground, knee down, my other knee up so I can rest my elbow, and I exhale when I come up, inhale when I go down. Exhale when I come up, inhale when I go down. And if you are interested, in the past we would inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And now some studies done coming out of Stanford, mostly in the neuroscience department with Andrew Huberman. And he says if you can become a nose breather as much as possible for many reasons, cosmetic reasons, health reasons. I'm not going to get into that, but if you're interested, you can check him out and learn more about it. When I'm doing low intensity exercise, I have been focusing on just doing everything out my nose. Obviously, when you're on the water, if you're at maximal intensity, you're going to have to breathe out of your mouth. So, next exercise. I'm going to move myself up and you to the countertop where I'm going to demonstrate the next exercise, which is for stretching the internal rotators of the shoulders. So I take my handy dandy rope. I'm gonna wrap it around my hands. If you have a stick, you can just hold on to it so your arms are, so you have enough give like this so I'm even. I don't want to have it too tight so I can't have my arms in a natural position. And then I'm gonna go down, I start in the front like this. And I'm gonna go down, crisscross, crisscross the other way, and back down and around. I'll do it one more time on this side. Crisscross, crisscross the other way. Feels amazing. And then back down. So you can see the same side from the back. I'm going to turn around. Oh, down, crisscross, crisscross the other side, back around. It feels so good. Down, crisscross, crisscross the other side, and back down. And then I turn back around. Shake it out a little bit. And then I'm going to do the other side. So I start here in the front again, and I just go down on the other side, crisscross, crisscross again, got a little pop, back down, down, crisscross, crisscross again, back down. And then I can show you what it looks like from the back on the same side. So I go down, crisscross, crisscross again, back down. And the final exercise for warming up before paddling out is something that just gets the trunk of your body moving in really dynamic conditions that can only be mimicked through this unique sport. So, I just pretend I'm on my surfboard and I'm like, sound effects make it really awesome. I'm like, whoa, wipe out. Little cross step. And then go the other way. Just warming up, just leaning into where you feel the tension and just really moving all around. thinking about all the unique movements when you're out on the water. I mean, I even feel better. It's just a great warm up for the whole day. And again, I did not come up with this. This is science-based, coming out of the literature, which is super new since surfing was just put into the Olympics last year. Yes, it was last year. So please try it out and let me know what you think. And one of the hardest parts is just finding a way to incorporate this and figure out when it's best for you in your routine. So maybe what I do isn't the best for you, but this is really awesome to do before you go out. And then I just do it at my house. You can do it on the beach once you're there as well, if you would like to do that. So I hope you enjoyed these science-based exercises for warming out before paddling out and will really help with that really unique imbalance that we get where we get really strong in the front and really weak in the back, which is why when we're on land, we need to stretch the front, strengthen the back, and do all kinds of these unique movements that keep us doing what we love. So if you like this video and you find everything helpful, definitely hit that subscribe button on the bottom. And please check out my website, www.mauihealthcoach.com, where we may be able to have an amazing partnership to keep you on the water by tailoring your goals to your values. And we can even talk for a free 15-minute consultation to see if, it would be a good fit and if we have some alignment going on. And if you're on Maui right now, I hope you're enjoying the awesome swell, and I hope some of these exercises will keep you out there having more fun and more laughs. See you next week. Bye. Happy Monday this time.